Maybe you've seen this post about Miyazaki's disappointment at the 2005 Oscars. Well, it's bullshit. Big shock, I know. But the truth is actually much funnier. Miyazaki's face there is one of receiving awards, not one of losing them. The image is from the 6th Annual Governor's Awards. Miyazaki is begrudgingly accepting an honorary award, likely coaxed to be there by disgraced animation director John Lasseter. Although he certainly doesn't hate Wallace and Gromit. In fact, he's a big fan. When they premiered Howl's Moving Castle in England, he found time to go specifically out to meet the people of Aardman, and later they even ran an exhibition on Aardman at the Ghibli Museum. Mainly, Miyazaki doesn't like giving speeches, talking about his distaste about the artificiality of the award ceremony itself and the sort of not knowing being just a complete drag that he doesn't want to deal with. To avoid doing so, at the 1987 Grand Prix Anime Awards, he gave one of the production staff an illustrated mask of his face and said he could accept the award on his behalf. Like, this is a man who doesn't want to do something, you know? However, the actual staff at the award ceremony were too wily for Miyazaki and they didn't give him an inch, so he reluctantly had to accept it. As he became more famous, other directors stopped accepting many awards. At best, someone else from the Ghibli staff would accept them for him on his behalf. This brings us back to the Oscars. Miyazaki has never gone in person to accept any of his nominations for the Best Animated Picture. So he's certainly not showing up for a year when he's not winning at all.
Hayao Miyazaki. The Academy congratulates Hayao Miyazaki and accepts this on his behalf.
As you can see here, the Academy accepts this on his behalf. Well, did nobody show up at all? Well, there's a little quirk here. The Oscars have a rule in place since Marlon Brando let Sachin Littlefeather refuse his award for Best Actor because of the way Native Americans were treated and depicted in Hollywood films. The Academy is still a bit salty about that, so no one else can accept an award for you on your behalf. Interestingly, Miyazaki later said that the reason he didn't accept his Oscar for Spirited Away was because of the Iraq War, even though the producers at Ghibli begged him not to say that publicly. This does raise some new questions 20 years later. When The Boy and the Heron won Best Animated Picture, Miyazaki didn't show up again. What was he protesting this time? Was it about the unjust wars in the world? Or was he just getting a bit old for travel? You can always tell me in the comments. We do know deep down that he really wouldn't want to be there either way. And if you want to see more Ghibli stuff, you can watch my latest video on Totoro or follow me.